Hello everyone, welcome to this live session, and I'm super excited to bring you this topic because this is something most of us face at some point of our career, but nobody teaches us how to handle the same. For example, think about your college life or your school time. We were taught many technical skills, theory, and maybe some communication practice. But when we are entering into the workplace, the entire scenario changes, and suddenly there will be office politics, bullying, or maybe favoritism. So it might feel overwhelming, especially if you are a fresh graduate or a part of Gen Zs who are entering into your first job. So in the next 30 minutes, I will help you with some real life workplace scenarios and some practical steps you can adopt while facing any of these situations, unfortunately, in your office. And these practical steps will definitely help you to protect yourself and grow with confidence. So be here with me. Okay, first let's talk about politics. Politics inside a workplace doesn't always mean corruption or dirty tricks. It's simply informal way power, influence, and relationship play out in an office. Sometimes it's harmless, sometimes it can become toxic. So let's look into some scenarios which are happening in day to day life, and let's understand how office politics is actually working and how we can tackle the same. Let's consider the scenario of favoritism or clique. Clique matlab a small group of people who doesn't allow anyone to join them. You might have a picture of some particular group coming in your mind when hearing this word. For example, you might notice that your manager or a manager is favoring a particular group only, or some opportunities or information are being circulated inside a particular click only. And this might feel really frustrating, especially if you are someone new and you are just finding your place. So, what can you do about this? Firstly, never ever waste your energy fighting this click directly. It only increases resistance. Instead, focus on your work. Do your work really well and make it visible. This word visible is really important. It means giving regular updates in team meeting or sending concise follow-up mails and sharing progress report with your managers, because visibility is the great shield against being sidelined. At the same time, build wonderful connections outside the clique. For example, talk to people outside your department or join in cross functional projects. And when you have a broader network, you feel less dependent on one small group. Another common form of office politics is gossip or office drama. Can you remember someone coming to you and saying this? Did you know what he said? Or do you know what she is planning? What she's planning? So, when you join a gossip group, you might feel temporarily included, but it might or it will sooner or later backfire. And the same people gossip with you may gossip about you. So, how to handle it? One simple line you can use here is I would like to focus on my work rather than discussing this. Or you can just smile, be neutral, and change the subject. So, the key takeaway is office politics or politics cannot be removed from workplace, but you can rise above by focusing on professionalism, visibility, and authentic relationships. Now let's talk about conflicts. Conflicts are not always bad. Conflicts happens when different perspectives collide, and if handled well, it can lead to better solution. But if handled badly, it can harm relationships. Consider this. Consider the scenario of micromanagement. This usually happens with fresh graduates, where their boss or manager constantly checks you or corrects you and need updates in every hour. It feels suffocating, right? So here is what you can do about it. Number one, communicate directly. Calmly say this to your senior. Sir, I do appreciate your guidance, but I would like to give it a try independently. But I will make sure I am giving you updates so that you stay informed. So this will show respect, and at the same time it will give you your space. Two, proactively give updates. Sometimes managers micromanage because they are insecure or they do have a fear of making mistakes. So if you give updates beforehand, they will feel reassured and stop checking in every hour. Three, don't take it personally. Remember, their micromanagement might reflect their personality or insecurity, not your capability. Another scenario we are going to consider is disagreeing with your colleague. Consider you are in a meeting and somebody completely disagrees with your idea. So, our natural instinct might be to argue strongly or completely shut down. But there is a better approach to this. Focus on your issue, not the person, and use assertive phrases like, I totally understand your point, but this is my perspective, or this is my thought on this particular issue. And if the problem still persists, you can suggest, like, shall we take the help of our senior manager so that he or she might have a better perspective on this, or maybe they can bring a better solution. So the goal here is not to win the argument. It is about keeping your relationship intact while not giving up on your perspective. So conflict doesn't always mean something wrong. Conflicts can be healthy if you handle it with clarity and assertiveness. So we have talked about office politics, handling conflicts. Now let's move on to another crucial thing, dealing with bullying. Bullying and harassment are the hardest part, and unfortunately, it happens more frequently than we think. Consider this scenario, mocking or exclusion. Maybe your colleagues constantly makes jokes about you or deliberately leave you out of informal groups, and this can eat away your confidence. The first time, respond calmly and firmly. Maybe you can say like this, I don't really appreciate this, or I don't like these kind of jokes. So, can we just behave in a more professional way? So maybe the problem might stop there. If it continues, then document everything, like what happened at what date and who were with you, who witnessed the particular thing, and what exactly happened. Remember, documentation is a powerful tool and it will help you a lot when you want to escalate this issue. Next is intimidation or harassment. If someone uses their power, position, or their behavior to control or harass you, this is really serious. And here are some steps you can follow. Number one, set clear boundaries. Say them that this is not acceptable for you. Keep records. Save emails, messages, or notes of their conversation. Escalate. If it continues, go to HR or senior leadership. Silence is not gonna protect you, but speaking with evidence will definitely make an impact. It will definitely help you. And also remember that silence doesn't protect you, it is protecting the bully. Setting boundaries and escalating when needed is not overreacting, it is a way of protecting your dignity. So, these are the things I wanted to discuss with you in this live session. Before we wrapping up, I would like to give you five golden rules or golden tips that can be kept in your mind. Number one, politics exists everywhere. You cannot avoid it, but you can rise above it with professionalism and courage. Two, if you face micromanagement, face it directly by giving proactive updates. Three, in conflicts, separate the person from the issue and respond with your calm and assertive communication. Number four, when it comes to bullying, set boundaries Document the incident and escalate it when needed. Number five, most importantly, protect your mental health. No job is worth losing your confidence or dignity. So, even if you doesn't understand anything from this session, I want you to remember this particular thing. Your work matters. So is your self-respect. Don't let politics, harassment, or bullying makes you doubt your self-worth. So now I would like to know about your life experiences. If you have come across any similar situation, drop it in the comment box, or um, you can also share your courageous ways in which you have faced these scenarios, and that might be a really inspiration to our other audience. And if you find it helpful, do follow MentX official handles in Instagram, LinkedIn, and YouTube. You can also connect with me through my personal account, Sandra K. Anil. You can connect with me through Instagram or LinkedIn. And that's it. Thanks for watching.